Hold on, wait, let me read it again. Tell me you have no idea how the video game business works without telling me you have no idea how the video game business works. Listen, before we even get into Nintendo business policy, Nintendo has so much money, they could put out complete stinkers of consoles for the next 2 or 3 generations and still be fine. Even if they couldn't compete, they'd still be competing. Second, here's the thing about the Switch that no one particularly realizes except Nintendo. The Switch is not a home console that can be taken on the go. The Switch is a portable console that you could hook up to your TV. The Switch is the sequel to the 3DS, not the sequel to the Wii U. I mean, look at its specs. It's basically 2 generations behind right now. It was less powerful than a PS4 when the PS4 was new, and we're up to the PS5, if you could find one. And a lot of quote-unquote gamers think that this means Nintendo is doomed to fail because the thing that makes you succeed is numbers and power and specs and teraflops. No, the thing that makes you succeed is people buying your system and games. Nintendo systems are cheaper to produce, which means they're cheaper to sell. In fact, Sony and Microsoft sell their systems at a loss so that they could recoup that money on games. Nintendo actually makes a profit when they sell the Switch. On top of that, Nintendo has more first-party titles than either Sony or Microsoft. Yes, Sony and Microsoft are buying up a lot of development studios and getting more first-party titles under their belt. But you buy Nintendo systems for Nintendo games. You buy Nintendo systems for Mario and Zelda and Metroid and Smash. A lot of people will buy a Nintendo console in addition to whatever other console they buy because there's so much overlap between the PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and there's not a whole lot of overlap between a Nintendo console and those same consoles. In a way, Nintendo is the only company that's competing, whereas Microsoft and Sony are basically doing the same thing with a couple exclusives here or there. Like, can the Switch deliver the AAA gaming experience you're looking for? Can it play Far Cry 6 or Halo or the next God of War? No. But you're crazy if you think that's the only thing that gamers care about. Crazy if you think that that's the only thing that paying consumers care about. Nintendo appeals to a lot of people, gamers and non-gamers alike. They're not trying to be the most powerful kid on the block. They're not trying to be the system that delivers to you the AAA gaming experience. They're looking to deliver to you the Nintendo experience, and as long as they keep doing that, they're going to survive for a very long time. The very idea that Nintendo is on the brink of death is so laughable. It only makes sense in the idea of gamers who think that shooty shooty pew pew is the beginning and end of gaming. Nintendo is a titan. Fear them.